They laughed while I dog sat, then stole $25,000 in my name. When my parents begged me to come to the family reunion, I almost said no, but guilt has a way of wearing you down, so I went. The second I walked in, Mom announced, "We're going on vacation as a family. You'll stay here and take care of the dog." The room erupted with laughter. Uncle Rick raised his beer. "Someone's gotta hold down the fort, right?" My sister Laura scrolled through her phone, not even pretending to care. My dad pointed at Max, their aging golden retriever, and smirked like he'd told a joke worth clapping for. I smiled, nodded. That's what I do. The reliable one. The one who shows up, stays quiet, and cleans up the messes. Dependable, they call it. What it really means is convenient. So I went home that night with Max trotting happily beside me. At least someone was glad I was there. 2 days later, my phone buzzed. A fraud alert. Someone had tried to charge $4,000 to my credit card for a vacation package to Tulum. My name, my billing address, my card number. I canceled the charge immediately. Less than an hour later, my dad texted me 2 words. "Be serious." No explanation, no apology, just that, like I was the one being ridiculous. I opened Venmo, sent him 50 cents, and wrote in the note, "I'm not family." Then I muted my phone. When I finally checked it again, there were 53 messages. "Laura, you're being dramatic. Grow up, Mom. Family sticks together through everything." My cousin Madison, "You're selfish." Uncle Rick, thumbs up. Somehow that stung most. And my grandma, "Really, Kevin?" That one actually hurt. They were acting like I'd committed a crime, all because I wouldn't let them steal from me. I didn't reply. Instead, I sat at my kitchen table while Max snored at my feet. I opened my laptop and started digging through old emails, receipts, and Venmo histories. The $2,400 I'd sent Laura when she swore her car was getting repossessed. The $8,000 investment opportunity I'd co-signed for Uncle Rick 3 years ago. Just 6 months until you see returns. The roof loan I took out to help my parents temporarily when their insurance didn't cover storm damage. They never asked how that got resolved. It hadn't. I'd been making the payments myself for 2 years. By the time I finished, the total made me sick. $42,000. $42,000 I'd given to people who were now posting airport selfies in matching t-shirts that said family mode on. That night, I didn't sleep. I just drank black coffee and built a spreadsheet. Every transaction, every lie, every "I'll pay you back." The next morning, I woke up numb. Not angry, not sad, just done. They started posting photos from Cancun. My dad grinning with his golf clubs, Mom doing her signature lean-in smile, Laura captioning a sunset shot. Finally, peace and quiet. I almost laughed. Then, Friday at 3:20 p.m., an email hit my inbox. Subject: urgent loan verification required. It was from a bank I'd never worked with. Someone had taken out a $25,000 personal loan in my name. My full legal name, my social security number, my work email. The funds had already been transferred to an account opened 3 weeks earlier at the same branch my father uses. My hands went cold. I called the bank's fraud department. A rep named Derek helped me freeze everything. He walked me through the process, step by step, but I barely heard him. I was already connecting the dots. Who had all my information? Who had access? Who thought I'd just roll over again? I texted my dad. "You took out a loan in my name." No response. I watched the typing bubble appear, disappear, appear again, gone. 6 hours later, at 9:47 p.m., a text finally came through. "We'll talk when I get back. Don't overreact. Don't overreact." Like I was the problem. Like I was ungrateful for noticing my own identity being stolen. Something in me shifted. I wasn't the quiet one anymore. That night, I filed an official fraud report. I scheduled a consultation with a lawyer who specializes in family financial crimes. Someone a coworker recommended. They'd handled dozens of cases just like this. I didn't tell anyone. I didn't post about it. I just kept feeding Max, going to work, and collecting evidence. Screenshots of text messages, emails, their vacation posts. Laura's latest story said, "No drama, just vibes." I saved it. Every photo, every caption, every timestamp. By the time their plane landed back in the States, the bank had frozen the fraudulent account and flagged my father's name for investigation. My lawyer looked through everything and said, "You have an ironclad case. This is textbook identity theft." I didn't warn them. I didn't send a message. Let them come home to find out the way I did from the bank.